Books presents Child of God by Cormac McCarthy, narrated by Tom Steckschulte, and directed by Inokenti Aksentiev.
Part 1. They came like a caravan of carnival folk up through the swales of broomstraw and across the hill in the morning sun. The truck rocking and pitching in the ruts, and the musicians on chairs in the truck bed teetering and tuning their instruments. The fat man with guitar grinning and gesturing to others in a car behind, and bending to give a note to the fiddler who turned a fiddle peg and listened with a wrinkled face. They passed under flowering apple trees and past a log crib, chinked with orange mud, and forded a branch and came in sight of an age-clabbered house that stood in blue shade under the wall of the mountain. Beyond it stood a barn. One of the men in the truck bonged on the cab roof with his fist, and the truck came to a halt. Cars and trucks came on through the weeds in the yard, people afoot. To watch these things issuing from the otherwise mute pastoral morning is a man at the barn door. He's small, unclean, unshaven. He moves in the dry chaff among the dust and slats of sunlight with a constrained truculence. Saxon and Celtic bloods. A child of God much like yourself, perhaps. Wasps pass through the laddered light from the barn slats in a succession of strobic moments, gold and trembling between black and black, like fireflies in the serried upper gloom. The man stands straddle-legged, has made in the dark humus a darker pool, wherein swirls a pale foam with bits of straw. Buttoning his jeans, he moves along the barn wall, himself fiddle-backed with light, a petty annoyance flickering across the wallward eye. Standing in the fore-bay door, he blinks. Behind him there is a rope hanging from the loft. His thinly bristled jaw knots and slacks as if he were chewing, but he is not chewing. His eyes are almost shut against the sun, and through the thin and blue-veined lids you can see the eyeballs moving, watching. A man in a blue suit gesturing from the truck bed, a lemonade stand going up, the musicians striking up a country reel and the yard filling up with people and the loudspeaker making a few first squawks. "All right now, let's get everybody up here and get registered for ye free silver dollars. Right up here, that's the way. How you, little lady? Well, all right. Yes, sir. All right now. Jesse, have you got it? All right now. Jess and them has got the house open for them that wants to see inside. That's all right. We're fixing to have some music here in just a minute, and we want to get everybody registered before we have the drawings. Yes, sir? What's that? Yes, sir. That's right. That's right, everybody. We will bid on the tracks, and then we'll have a chance to bid on the whole. They's both sides of the road now. It goes plumb across the creek to them big timbers on the other side yonder. Yes, sir. We'll get into that directly." Bowing, pointing, smiling, the microphone in one hand, among the pines on the ridge, the sound of the auctioneer's voice echoed, muted, redundant, an illusion of multiple voices, a ghost chorus among old ruins. "Now, they's good timber up here, too, real good timber. It's been cut over 15-20 year ago, and so maybe it ain't big timber yet, but looky here. While you're a-laying down there in your bed at night, this timber is up here growing, yes, sir. And I mean that sincerely. They is real future in this property, as much future as you'll find anywheres in this valley, maybe more. Friends, they is no limit to the possibilities on a piece of property like this. I'd buy it myself if I had any more money, and I believe you all know that every penny I own is in real estate, and every one I've made has been from real estate. If I had $1 million, I would have it every cent invested in real estate within 90 days, and you all know that. They ain't no way for it to go but up. A piece of land like this here, I sincere believe, will give ye 10% on your investment and maybe more, maybe as high as 20%. Your money down here in this bank won't do that for ye, and you all know that. There is no sounder investment than property, land. You all know that $1 won't buy what it used to buy. $1.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.